Ladies and gentlemen, Kansas is here. Now, not a big fan of this track, but we're here anyways because, ARCA is ARCA. And, I guess I have to do it because my first video was on ARCA. So, we didn't set a qualifying lap today, so we're starting in the back, P19 now. But hey, we're going to get this one rolling. And I must say, this was an interesting race. Nonetheless, very interesting race, because there was wrecks, there was, I don't even know how to describe it, but all I can say about this race is that it's one of the most interesting races I've ever raced. Now, on this track, as you can see behind me, there's already people getting into the wall, and we're already going 3 wide. I don't even know why, how, or what. But people think that they need to win the race on the first lap. I don't know why that is. As you can see, people are hitting each other left and right. That guy goes in the wall. This guy's going to send it 3 wide. And if you look to our right, the number 4 and the 14 right up ahead, we're going to pay close attention to these two. They're going to play a key role later in the race. But right now, as you can see, the leader, it looks like he's starting to pull away. And don't mind me, I don't have a triple monitor set yet, so that means that I cannot look to my right and left like most of you guys can, because I don't have thousands of dollars to splurge on new equipment, because I don't know who does nowadays. Now this track is a big tire eater, so as you can see throughout the race, I'm going to ride the bottom, the bottom, the bottom. I'm only going to ride the top when I need to. That being said is because that helps you save so much more tire. It's crazy. Now the 7 that's going to be on our outside here as I hit the apron, he's the laggiest person I have ever met, and you're going to see that later. And it almost messes up our race, but for this time being, he's going to send it up high. He's going to try and get a big run. Now, as you can see, we kind of separated fairly fast from the pack behind. There were still like 5 or so cars, and we separated very quick. I had a chance to make it 3 wide there. I decided not to, only because as this is a 40 lap race, and this is lap like 7, probably not even. We're gonna go out to the outside here. I do not like being on the outside in 3 and 4, as you're gonna see here in a second, because the 9 doesn't get a good run. So now I'm 3 wide. The 4 taps me, and when I tell you I wish I had my live commentary there, I was like, it was crazy. But the 21's gonna come up behind me, and this guy was the most aggressive driver. I wouldn't say the most aggressive driver, but one of the most aggressive drivers I've ever raced with. And you're gonna see that here shortly. The 9's going to go ahead and get into the wall. Me and the 4 are going to go right down to the bottom and go ahead and pass him. He's not going to be a factor in this race. And it honestly kind of sucks being back here because I know I'm faster than most of these guys. But my 2 qualifying laps, I tapped the wall twice. And when I mean tapped the wall, I mean legit scrimmed it. And you know how iRacing is. They don't, if you hit anything during qualifying laps, they invalidate it like there's no tomorrow. So we're gonna go to the outside here, kind of run middle. The 21 on my end, I felt like he tapped me, but I guess he did not. He's gonna go on our inside, and this is why I saved the tire, as you're gonna see here. We're gonna go straight to the outside. He's gonna go in the inside, as you can see. Since I've saved the tire, I'm gonna get such a big run. I'm going to go to the outside of the 19, and I'm going to completely pull away from the 21 and 19. And that just shows how big the outside is on this track in 1 and 2, especially in 1 and 2. In qualifying, you can go wide open throughout the whole track, basically. Except 3 and 4, you kind of let off a little bit. As you can see to my right, the 7 is lagging like a mother hecker. As you can see here in a second, he's going to be inside of me. Boom. And I thought my race was over there. Thought I was going to give me a 4X. I thought my race was going to be over. As you can see, I just said something to him, and I think he lets me by, which I thought he was, because he's going to hit the wall here. And he's going to get a big run, and I'm like, oh my god, he's about to hit me. I thought some lag spike was coming, but I guess nothing happened because, as you can see, he's going to go high and just let people by, I think, is what he's doing, unless he's trying to race. I don't know. I don't see him again for the rest of the race, and that's going to satisfy me because I've never seen someone lag that much. We're a little behind here because of him. We're going to try and catch up here. And sorry for not having live commentary. If you do want that, if you are still watching, do let me know. I feel like live commentary, I feel like everybody does that. I'm trying to do something new, especially with this video. I'm showing a lot more of the race instead of just, you know, like I would say a total of like 10 laps. I'm showing most of the laps this time by, just to see if people like this better, because I know people like watching people's inputs, and I'm no professional, but I do like watching other people's races just to see what I could do better and whatnot. We're catching up to a big group of people here, and I personally, when I'm driving, I do not like that. I just like picking off people one by one. I don't like picking off people in big groups like this. As you can see, people are slowing down a lot, just like the 4 here. If you watch in my mirror, the 21 is creeping up behind me, and I do not notice. I am too oblivion by how many cars are in front of me. And as you can see here, I'm pretty sure into this corner. He's going to dive it so far down to the bottom, I have no idea what the hell he's doing. He's going to get loose, and he's going to tap the 8, and they're going to go bye-bye into the infield. And then I have no idea. That was the biggest send I've ever seen in ARCA. As you can see here in a minute, he's going to throw a message up top there, a moron. And personally, in my opinion, you guys can give me your thoughts. I think that was his fault. The 8 had the bottom, and he sent it so much, the 8 didn't expect it. I didn't even expect it. If you watch my movements, I jerked to the right because I didn't even know he was going down there. The 4 almost hits us there. As you can see, Trenton is still mad. That's the 21. He's still a little upset. He's going to be a little more upset later on in the race, but we can't do nothing about that. The 4 is a little over the track. We're going to get a big run here. Instead of making it 3 wide, we're just going to give him a little tap. See if we can get him by this, I think, 96 or 99. He almost turns him. Almost ruined our race there, too. We're trying to just help this 4 get by this 96, because the 4 does have speed, but instead we're going to go to the inside. We got a big run here, and we're going to go dive a bomb on the inside. Someone's in the wall. This guy's coming down the track. I'm worried that he's going to come down, block my line. We're going to be 3 wide just for a second. The 4 barely gives me enough room. And as you hear the 5, he's complaining how we're racing for, I think this is like 7th or 8th place. He's complaining how we're racing. We're going to clear this 96 here. And I find it ironic how the 5 complains, and then he goes ahead and gets loose, almost ruins my race. And luckily I get to the inside of him, and he's going to completely slow everybody down. The 96 is going to kill the 4 behind me. The 4 is incredibly upset, which rightfully so. If you saw in my mirror, he came right down, like he wasn't even there. Like he got upset with him or something. And this is the rest of the, I think, most of the race, the next 20 laps or so, was just me in this yellow car pushing forward and leaving the cars behind. So we're going to skip all the way until lap, I believe, 30 here. Coming to 10 to go. We're going to be behind this guy named Jason. Okay, Jason is a good racer, but he used his tires too much. As you can see, I'm talking to him there, asking him how his tires are, because I want to work with Jason to get up to the leaders. Right now we are in 5th place. We've moved from 19th to 5th place, and as you can see, going into 3 and 4, those 2 cars are the leaders. The yellow car is in 3rd, Jason's in 4th, and I'm in 5th. Now Jason has used way too much of his tires. As you can see here soon, he's getting loose left and right, and I'm pulling up to him like I'm in a drive-thru. Okay, I don't want to pass Jason, even though I do want 4th place. I want to work with Jason to get up to this yellow car, because I would rather a podium than a 4th place. I get a little loose there because this late onto the race, your tires are basically dead. This race is about who can keep the car straight. As you can see, Jason's getting a little loose. He's going up the track. I'm going to get a big run here. Instead of getting his draft, I'm going to go to the outside. I don't know why. And for some reason, I should have went down to the bottom with him, but instead I go to the middle. The middle is not the lane to run. As you can see, he's going to get a big run because the middle is not the lane to run. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I do a lot of things. And me and Jason are just going to be legit. This is going to be us between lap 10 in the final couple laps because nothing really happens. What you're going to notice, though, is the leaders throughout these laps are going to start fighting a lot. They're going to be going side by side. They're going to be switching spots. And what that allows us to do, us three cars, is catch up to them completely. Because I don't know if you know, obviously I would assume, is that when you're side by side with someone, you lose a lot of speed, especially this late in a race. And in ARCA, where your tires are dead after lap 10, you're going to see that you lose a lot of speed going side by side. So we're going to go to 3 to go here. As you can see, we've caught up to the leaders almost instantly. Just by that corner there, the yellow car probably gains 3 or 4 tenths. Jason's getting a lot loose, and I'm going to be on his bumper here. And, you know, I definitely could have sent it, you know, to the outside or something, but I decided not to. And my dumbass goes in the middle. And there goes all my time that I just got. There goes my time. And we're going to come to 2 to go here. The yellow car is basically on their butt. The yellow car is basically caught up. They are running each other up and down the track. And it's basically made it so the yellow car is now in contention. Me and Jason are still a little far back. But as of right now, I'm hoping that these guys are going to hit. The yellow car is going to go to the inside of the 3. But the 3 is going to come down and make the yellow car hit the brakes a little. So the yellow car is going to sit in. Coming to the white flag here. I'm not really expecting much. I'm just hoping that we can make it to the end without spinning. We're going to go down to the bottom. The yellow car is going to have to brake because the 3 cuts him off. And it's going to absolutely kill the yellow car's run. That is the 14, by the way. It's going to kill his run. And that's basically going to be the race because Jason decides to go completely send it. And honestly, it looked like he was trying to wreck the yellow car because he's going to slam into the wall. And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to get 4th place. But he's barely going to beat us to the line. We're going to come home P5, which is great. I mean, you know, P5 from P19. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this type of video, please do let me know. If you prefer the other type of video, also do let me know. Whatever you guys like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.